Well, Carol and I talk a lot, Pastor Paul, about how blessed we are with our kids and their families and their spouses. I mean, it's just, they, they're just wonderful.
I think I've found that, well, besides being back home after being away for 30 years, that it's special attending together, because when we were growing up and you were pastoring, we didn't sit together. He's in the pulpit, she's on the organ, sometimes I'm on the piano or sitting out, I mean, we were just, and that was normal to us, I mean, being pastors' kids, but it's different now, sitting together listening to the sermon, and yeah, and like he said, we almost always go to one of our houses for lunch or go out to eat and just have some family time dedicated on Sundays. That's just, that's kind of become our thing, and it's nice.
We look at Sunday as kind of a time to get together and we usually go eat somewhere afterwards, or, just spend some time together, because we, even though we're living close, everybody's busy, and so we just, well, like I said, Carol and I feel blessed with our family.
I actually see the foundational aspects, they're so real now of why, sometimes I wonder why I am where I'm at in my relationship with God. And it always goes back to, how we grew up, how we were raised. And because it wasn't my good choices that put me where I'm at, it's more of what they raise them up and in the right way, and that's where they will, you return. So I kind of made my full circle once or twice.
Yeah, but that's, like I told Jim Bob one time, I'd like to redone some of the things in my younger years that I did that weren't pleasing to my parents, but that's in the past, and that's the forgiveness that's in Jesus, and I'm thankful for that, I'll tell you.
When we came back, we were staying with them and didn't know what we were going to do for sure. And so we ended up we thought we were going to be there for a few weeks. We were there 6 months. And they were very kind about that.
Closer to a year, I think.
Oh, it was not. It was 6 months.
And we even loved them while they were there.
Yeah, it's definitely a privilege and a blessing to me, and I have been part of the family for 34 years, but even before then, my family moved here 43 years ago, and we started attending Swan Chapel, and Ron was the pastor there, and I was able to help Carol with Vacation Bible School, and so I was part of that family down there before we were a family, so it feels really full circle to me. I went there. Ron's married my sister, my nephew, buried my brother, my mother, my father, so just been a lot.
Married you?
Married us, yes.
I really, really was happy when she got into our family, because we just kind of clicked, and we did things together and this and that, and then finally got to this girl getting back, so we're happy.
Church is, to me anyway, in our relationship with my parents, church is a place that we're together, and we make it a point to be there, and it's important, but most of what I, get, from our relationship and relationship with God comes from, watching them, and have watched them never waver. I mean, walking the walk, talking the talk, and that's sadly enough today, that's not very common. And that's one thing that it's always been, to me, I've been very proud of, is Dad's exactly who everybody sees he is and who he should be.
It's really a blessing to me because I didn't have that growing up. I had a very religious mother. I started in the Baptist church when I was like 6 years old. But my dad never went to church, so I got it all just from my mother's side. And this is just, the warmth in this family is so great. I just really enjoy it, and it's been a blessing to me.
Wish I could glean a lot of their wisdom from that I've missed through the years. Because you've forgotten more than I'll ever know.
Well, you're fine, Jamal.
Oh, I'll be fine. Yeah, it's because you guys raised me right.
I would like to take some credit for that too.
Well,